has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the table and welcome to The Darkest Dungeon. Now, this is a game that I have played from time to time and only really ever like one game at a time. Like I would play for 1, maybe 2 hours and then be done. And because of the nature of how my brain works and how I interact with my hobbies, I unfortunately choose other things to occupy my time with after spending, that one time playing this game and then move on to something else. However, I want to actually try to finish this game to its completion. And hopefully recording it and putting it on YouTube will help me actually do that. So, let us start a new game. I'm not interested in the Butcher's Circus just because that is a multiplayer thing, and I'm not a fan of multiplayer modes in games anyway. But everything else we are going to keep, including the Crimson Court, which I know is a real pain in the ass. I've never actually played with it because it's meant for more experienced players, and an experienced player I am not. But I'm going to give it a shot, because why the hell not? Start campaign. Let's just do Darkest, which is the default difficulty. And I'm going to name this save, or the hamlet rather, Hestock. Now the reason I chose that name, I didn't realize it would continue or start.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you will have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. That seems to be rather par for the course for this game. You are currently in a room. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. So I'm going to read out these tutorials mainly because it's for my sake, ultimately, because it's been quite some time since I've played this game. And just in case there are folks out there who have not seen or played this game before. So we're going to move to this room.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
While in a hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead or behind the party to move them. I prefer using the keyboard method just because you have better control of speed, I think.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Combat is turn-based. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on a highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because that hero needs to be standing in a different spot or there are no valid targets. Mouse over the skill to see the requirements. As you can see, the top left dots, there are 3. Those are where Dismas needs to stand, and then the 2 red dots mean those are the 2 targets that they can attack with that skill. You did.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. Press escape to close this window, or click the X. Take all. And we move forward. We're actually going to have them switch because that's better. Curios. While exploring, you will often find interactive objects. Click or press W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Gold, nice.
Laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Now the reason I use Dismas,
Nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places.
he has a higher speed.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
He tends to have better skills and attributes that help look for things. Let's do Grape Shot Blast to hit both targets. Dodge, nice. And I shall... What's his stun resistance? 50%. I'll just smack him. He's not unholy, but it still deals a lot of damage. Let's bleed, hopefully. Okay, good. Nice thing is you can hover over all of the buffs and debuffs, and it'll tell you exactly what it does. Anyway, let's finish you off.
Her cursed champion falls.
When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged spells, push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearing special skills that some heroes possessed. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all, which is handy. Let's just swap. Oh, with him. Let's do that. I would give you advantage, but we don't have any. I just got back from work, so speaking is a bit difficult, as usual. Smack.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. Now, I've never played with the Crimson Court, so I have no idea what the fuck that actually meant. But there it is. The call is unyielding, the urge is irresistible. Only the blood will quell this thirst. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit, which is very handy. And yeah, we'll go to the hamlet. Okay, that works. Ooh, let's see what Reynold got. Satanophobia. Plus 20% stress versus unholy, which is unfortunate because he's our unholy fighting dude. We're gonna have to get rid of that as soon as we can.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Cool. So this is the activity log. This shows basically the week by week report of the hamlet. And these are our quests basically. The first number of them, basically the largest amount, is the game itself, the default game, the Darkest Dungeon. Then the next few are for the Colors of Manus expansion, and then I assume the Courtyard and Beyond. These four are based off of the Crimson Court. And then roster goals are basically trying to get a hero of each class to level 6. Which you would think, oh, that's not very high. It is. So I'm basically going to focus for now on just the Darkest Dungeon itself. We will go through the DLC just for the completeness of the game. And the game might force our hand to eventually do them, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, on with the game. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to seek contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it while in town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. So for example, if we were to click H right now, this is basically all of the interactable things on the Hamlet screen. And yeah, which is handy. Okay, real quick before we continue. The reason I'm choosing the name Hastok, that happens to be a name from a D&D campaign that I ran, well, started but never actually finished, but I was the DM for it, but it was years ago. And Hastok again, words are hard right now. Hastok is the name of a city or town or settlement of any kind that I can't really come up with any other creative name. And Hastok as an actual name seems to be pretty fitting for this setting.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
You'll need to recruit all of these heroes to fill out a party of 4. Drag and drop them into your roster. So you click and drag them from the portrait.
Laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield.
While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach network. This will increase the number of heroes available here in the future. To upgrade, click the plus symbol on the left and then click the upgrade. As you can see here. So let us increase the number of available heroes to 3 and increase size of roster to 13.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
And as the Instructor Mastery, Weaponsmithing, and Armorsmithing get to level 2, we will get heroes that will already have experience instead of starting at level 1, which will be very handy.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Nomad Wagon. Upgrading Nomad Wagon improves the trinket purchase selection and reduces their cost. You can do the same thing, except it's for this dude. The Jeweler. The comet crash has attracted an opportunist who specializes in otherworldly treasure. You can spend crystal shards earned at the farmstead here, in the same way you would spend coin in the Nomad Wagon. There's supposed to be a tooltip up here. That's kind of... maybe I have to exit out the window and go here.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yep, whenever your heroes die, because they will die, they will show up here in a list.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is basically the archive, I guess, of all of the cutscenes as they show up. Yep, this is a pretty extensive game, and I'm actually really excited to get on with it. Yeah. Embark. There isn't much more you can do in town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Click on the Embark button at the bottom of the screen. Real quick before we do that, you can actually trade heirlooms for these other things that you need for upgrades. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Embark.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click on quests to see their details, drag heroes into slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party and default party order. So Busquent is going to go in the 3rd slot or 2nd slot. Well, 3rd slot because the order is from left or right to left. And then Marcy at the end. The usual suspects. That is literally what it means because these are the same 4 heroes you start at the beginning of every Darkest Dungeon run through. Okay, so this is the default game that they're telling us to embark. It's short, does not require camping. Apprentice, which is level 1. I assume the level means your party needs to be at that level. Like it's required that all of your heroes are at the level recommended. Yep, so we're going to start with the ruins. Test the depths. Okay, provision.
The cost of preparedness. measured now in gold, later in blood.
You'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you are going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring some food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. So let's do the 8 food. A couple shovels. Oh, and for the torches, 4 is not enough. When I first did a test recording of this, torches ran out and it got bad. There were no torches left and it was dark, and it was the final fight. Actually, the party got surprised and all kinds of horrible things happened. These 2 characters had to immediately at the end of that go to the Abbey and Abbey and Gambling Hall. I think Gambling Hall. Yeah. And immediately reduce stress. So that being said, I'm going to take a full stack. We got the food, bandages for sure, and I don't think I needed any of the keys and those kinds of things. All right, let's embark. Your first expedition into the ruins of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. All right. Let us get to this room first. Again, I'm going to have Dismas do the looking. Actually, what is his starting stuff? Hard noggin, quick reflexes, known cheat, is not allowed to gamble while in town. Okay. Oh, the tavern is the name of it. Gambling Hall just happens to be one of the sections in it. Perfect. So you do want to, you want to take your time with this so you don't accidentally step on traps, but at the same time, you don't want to take too long or you just waste torches. Are they surprised? Wow. Damn. You're useless there, honestly. That's a buff and it's for allies, I think. Yeah. Let's... Oh, she's not good in the front either. God damn it. We're gonna have to rearrange the entire party before we can do anything. Oh, okay, let's at least smack you before we have to leave.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, we definitely have to. Yeah. Let's chuck stun resistances. Oh, super low. There we go. And smack.
Another one falls.
Might as well.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, let's rearrange. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's do that. Let's have you. I'm going to try to do this as fast as possible. And you swap with her. There we go. Back on him. Anything in the chest? Oh, nice. Okay. Next room. Scouting. Okay, that's handy. So there will be a combat. Let's use a shovel.
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, this is way more difficult than I remember it being. Okay, plague grenade. Might as well. Shit. I want to try to get rid of her as quickly as possible. She's the one that feels stress. Low damage but high stress. Oh, she doesn't have judgment with this setup. Oh. So she has to be in the front, basically. I completely miscalculated what she can do. I was basing her off of the previous Antiquarian. But is that your class? No, Vestal.
Back to the pit.
Might as well choose 2 targets while we can. Yeah, Plague Grenade. I'm definitely a fan of AoE stuff. Uh-oh. Dodge, nice. Illumination? That was a waste, I feel.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
How many? Yeah, see, we. Oh. Okay, good. I thought for a moment we only had the 1 torch left, but we have more. Okay, good. I'm going through this a lot quicker than I want to, but I don't really have a choice. I'm just worried about the torches. Okay, what's in there? Oh,
If
okay.
only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Yeah, again, when you hover over stuff, it tells you literally everything you need to know about something, which is really handy. Oh, I should have moved, what's her face? Marcy to the 2nd slot before all of this. Plague Grenade, again. Okay, Blight, good.
As the light gains purchase,
I just want to get... Ooh, crit. Awesome.
purpose is made clear.
You want crits because it deals, or it gives, hope, I think it's called. There's stress and then there's hope. Oh, you can be in the back and still do open vein. Very nice. Okay. That actually makes me a lot less worried about all of this. How much blight? 4. Damn. Uh-oh. 15. Can't do the plague grenade. Oh, because there's no one in that spot. Anyone need some healing? Not exactly. Well, no one has light or bleed. Sure. Disorienting blast, might as well. Yep, stunned. Cool. Let's do party heal. Just because.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Wow, he's getting hit a lot.
Press this
There we go.
advantage. Give them no quarter.
There's no way to heal him, unfortunately. I kind of want torches, not a shovel. I was about to make a 40k joke, but I resisted. If you know, you know. Warhammer 40k, that is. Ah, shit.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I need to go through 2 more rooms after this one to make it the 90%. I want to choose the least precarious. Oh, he has kleptomania. Damn it. Okay, he'll only pray. Okay. Trying to make sure there aren't any traps. Hunger. Okay, cool. I was hoping for more healing, but I don't have a choice. Okay, nothing in here. Okay, one more room. I'm just worried about Dismas, honestly. Looks very open for a trap. Shh. Okay. Dig through that.
Tools of iron, you must rely on flesh.
Oh my goodness.
Indefatigable purpose.
That was our last torch. Okay. Grape shot, might as well. Okay, that dude we want to get rid of really fast. Because he sucks. Ah, shit. Oh. I'd have to be back one more to actually heal him, unfortunately. Let's get rid of you. The best we can, anyway. Oh, I forgot. He's gonna have extra stress versus unholy. I'm definitely gonna do a party heal. Oh. I was thinking it was going to be for the whole group just because of how it highlighted, but that's not the case.
Stage for heroism or cowardice.
Oh, I hate the crossbowmen. Okay. Party heal. I need to upgrade that quick.
Confidence
Okay, good.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
More heal.
The flesh is knit.
More plague.
A singular strike.
Nice. That's going to deal 4 damage per turn.
A death by inches.
Let's just do a single shot and mark you. Is there anything I can do to you specifically? No, let's just clear the corpses. More plague. More blight, rather. Pistol. Dodge, that's fair.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
But since there were 2 instances of blight, he took 8 damage. We're going to return to the hamlet because 2 of us are almost dead. I'm definitely going to give that to someone who is either super weak to blight or would benefit greatly from having more resist. Well, that went by far better than my test recording. Man, he's so full of phobias. It's annoying, actually. Plus 20% stress in ruins. Spiritual. Divine grace. Divine comfort. So plus 25% healing from both of those things. I think the reason why is because he benefited most and he got that critical healing. Plus 5% crit melee skills. Nice. And scout plus 15% healing skills while camping. Cool.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
I don't care about the circus. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanatorium. Yeah, I don't care. Yep, okay, week 2. Tavern is now unlocked. Abbey is now unlocked. Apparently you can do Butcher's Circus to relieve 10 stress from all heroes, but again, I don't care. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of the exclamation mark. Okay, Tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the Tavern and Abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until the next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. So you definitely have to be careful. And this guy moves around, unfortunately, so if you have a guy who has to drink, you have to wait to get in that spot, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. Yep. And when you upgrade these, they just increase the stress recovery of each spot.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
And upgrading the Abbey is the same thing. But like, for example, I believe it is Transept. Reynald would want this because he's God-fearing. In town will only pray to stress relief. For stress relief. Which I believe that is. Yeah, pray. While this is just meditation and then flagellation. Which usually is a thing. Rarely is it something that you do from the start. It is usually something that you have to like gain from as a, what's it called? Infliction? That's not what it's called, but anyway, it's the first time your character mentally breaks. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Anyway, oh, I feel like I need to upgrade stuff real quick. Could use some time off. Yeah, you want to pay attention to what these guys say because they give you a clue as to how they're doing. And that you can actually sort this list by level, stress, class, and activity. I believe right now they are sorted by class. Oh, doesn't seem to be shifting at all for some reason. Anyway. Let's do it by activity, I guess. I feel like... See, all of them are saying I don't want to go back again, but that's just because they are halfway to their first threshold of stress, or they're just about to get there. Yeah, like Marcy is 3/4 of the way there. What's your name again? Oh. Busquent is almost there, a little more than 3/4. So Resolve XP, I believe, is their XP before their next... Oh, no. XP Resolve, or Resolve XP is based around phobias and things like that. Oh, let's see the stagecoach. The cultists are always fun.
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
We can't be picky, to be fair.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
So men-at-arms... Oh, yeah. So they're another melee type, just slightly different. He crushes. Oh, right. He buffs a lot. He does a lot of vocal commands and things like that. Oh, is not allowed to gamble. Okay. However, oh, plus a lot of stuff on the first round, which is good. Minus 20% stress in wheeled. So he's good to run on in the wheeled. Evelyn is shield breaker. I believe they do a lot of polearm attacks, and they can stand a lot of what they can do. I can't tell if it's a woman or not based on, you know, the artwork. Looks like they can be in the middle most of the time. The second and third slots. Because I'm kind of thinking of putting Busquent and Marcy into either the tavern or the abbey, depending where they need to be. And then cultists I really like because they heal in a very strange way, but they do heal. Plus they can throw some stuff in the back. Oh, they can literally be anywhere. That's one thing that makes them very handy. So he's going to be in the back, actually. Okay. So obsessed with the paranormal, so you don't have any kind of bonus or debuff for being anywhere in a particular place as far as stress is concerned. Let us throw you into the gambling hall and the abbey, wherever you are. Oh, right there. Let's do meditation for you. These two, yeah, they're not nearly as bad. We have to keep an eye on, though. Yeah, let's do it by activity. Embark. Strange glow at the farmstead. The comet's impact was felt here in the hamlet. The great impact toppled gravestones and kicked up a cloud of dust that covered the entire region. When it finally settled, an eerie miasma was seen to spread from the mill. It distorted the rules of time and space far beyond imagining. Venture to the miller's farm to see what has been done. Honestly, I'll look at that next time. However, I think I'm in the mood for... Oh, let's first of all... Oh yeah, so you'll be in the back. And let's put you in the third slot. Because he is definitely in the front. I mean, he has a lot of his command stuff he can do, and he can be anywhere for that. But his main offensive things are in the front. So he could, if we needed to, we could get rid of Dismiss at some point. Tempted to go back to the ruins, even though he doesn't like the ruins. Oh, he's so bad. So that's almost, yeah, that's a stacked horribleness of basically plus 40% stress because it is unholy and ruins. Yeah, I'll do the farmstead next time because that can be quite the grind. Explore 90% rooms, complete 100% of room battles. Complete 100% of room battles, explore 90% of rooms. Oh, but that's a medium and requires 1 camping. Now let's do this short one. Yeah, see if we can get it done in the time period I need to. Let's use the same example of last time. We barely ran out of torches, so I'm gonna... Might be a waste of money, but better safe than sorry. Definitely bandages. We already have holy water. And I'll grab 1 more holy water. And... yeah, let's do that, just in case. I think that is useful when you have someone who has the effect that's like horror. There are some enemies that just, instead of dealing stress, they debuff a character with horror. Okay, let's go. Skeletons with high protection are susceptible to blight attacks. Okay.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Right-click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel showing all of the hero's quirks, skills, and resistances. That's what I've been doing this whole time. You can select any one of them with right-click, and it shows you literally everything, including renaming the hero, but I'm not going to do that because, quite frankly, I have no reason to. Let's go, so we're not wasting torches. So we need to explore 90% of the rooms. So I'm going to try to do it as... Sorry, speaking is hard. I'm going to try to do that as efficiently as possible. Ooh. Let's have someone who doesn't have so much stress look at that. Altar of Light. Oh, a buff. Nice. Plus 20% damage until camp. Okay. Sometimes you come across those kinds of things and they appear to be handy, but they're actually not. Here we go. Grape Shot. Luckily, these guys are just humans. Abyssal Artillery. Oh, plus 15% damage versus Eldritch. That's handy. Let's see what fancy stuff you can do. Wow, you can attack all 4 spaces? Damn. Okay. That's a Blight. 3 points per round for 3 rounds. And they're marked. Oh, 40%. Plus 40% damage versus someone that's marked. Uses remaining. Serpent Sway 1. Oh, it's like a buffing type thing. Okay, interesting. Oh, they move forward. Okay, interesting. Let's just do... Sure, let's Blight you. Wow. Damn. Shank. Ooh.
Reeling, about to break.
That hurt. Let's swap. Because Dismiss is really kind of useless right at the front. Let us do... Weaken and Curse on you. What debuff does that do? Speed, damage, and protection debuffs. That's nice. Okay, Pierce. You dealt a lot of damage. Let's get rid of you.
Give them no quarter.
Oh, plus she lunged forward. Okay, that's something that's good to know.
Their cursed champion falls.
Actually, let's just pistol shot you. Oh, nice.
Annihilated.
Damn, I missed your eyes. That's funny.
Success so clearly in view.
Okay, let's swap you guys again.
Really a trick of the light.
Do I have a way to heal you outside of camping? I don't think so. Anyway. Uh-oh. Oh. I have a bad feeling about this one. It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. Ignore. I'm not going to touch that.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I just barely put a torch down. That's stupid. Anyway. But is there a way from one room to the next? Nah. What the fuck are you?
Damned, piled high and cloaked in malice.
The Collector. What? I've never seen you before. Okay. Okay, not that bad for bleed. Collect call. What the fuck? That's disturbing. Okay. Abyssal. Are you? Oh, you are Eldridge. Okay, that was worth a shot, though. Unholy, at least? No, they're all Eldridge. Collected Highwayman. Collect. Oh, okay. Oh, so he collects the spines and stuff. Okay, that's gross. Anyway. Head games. That's awful. I mean, that was a cool animation. Let us... Oh, Impale is only in the front. Okay. I don't exactly want to change the position. No, let's keep doing Abyssal Artillery. Might as well. Ow. I need to get in the head space of
Continue the
healing.
onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, he keeps bringing them forward. Okay, that's not cool.
Perched at the very precipice of
What?
oblivion.
Okay. When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they are at death's door. While in this stage, they will suffer stat penalties plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Heal them to get off death's door. Okay.
More dust. More ashes.
Oh, first hero's death. The first of many heroes has given their all in service to you. You have the option of retreating from combat and abandoning this quest to save the others, or press onward. The choice is yours. If this tutorial, retreat is unavailable. This is the tutorial, technically. Afflicted. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they can become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. I believe the one that got over was, yep, Reynald, because he hit 100. Dismiss is not far behind. Okay, whose turn is it? Yeah, let's do Grape Shot. I feel like we need to get rid of the Collector ASAP. Like, stat. I feel like I need to heal, though. Let's heal Reynald. Nice. He resisted the bleed. Okay. That's good. Okay. Bulwark of Faith. Oh, he's fearful. Maybe we shouldn't do that. What is fearful? Wait, it doesn't actually show up anywhere? That's... Well, it just means... Oh, okay, minus 10 because of the affliction and then minus 25 because of affliction. That's awful. And then these are all because of affliction. Okay. Let's do that.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, let us chuck some shit. I need to focus on him, really. Because he's the one that's going to keep bringing people back. No collection. Uh-oh. Ow. He's definitely gonna have to heal himself. Stop doing that. Stress continues to build beyond the point of affliction. If a character's stress bar fills the second time completely, their body will give out. Get them aid or retreat back to town before this happens. Death awaits us all. Virtuous. Sometimes heroes respond to the onslaught of stress by becoming virtuous as opposed to afflicted. This elevated state of performance will last until they suffer a large amount of stress or return to town, and confers stat bonuses and other benefits. If you wish, you can use a bandage. Okay, yeah, we will definitely do that. On your turn, for sure, we're going to give you a bandage. You're on death's door, so heal yourself. Resisted the bleed, good. Got rid of our one person that can hit people in the back, though. I'm actually thinking of just doing a single pistol shot. Yeah.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I hope he doesn't keep bringing people back. He will, though, that's the thing. Flash you. Okay, you're bleeding. Good. Oh. I guess, wait, do we have to give you another bandage? Oh, I didn't right click. Okay. Okay. At least that makes some of our characters' abilities more useful again. I think he's done healing for now because I don't want to keep using... Wait, I was hoping I'd be able to hit him. Ow.
Blurred vision. The end
Holy
of
shit.
justice. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
I need to leave soon. I need to retreat.
Wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Abusive. Abandoned quest. Are you sure you want to retreat? The heroes will suffer the stress of defeat. Don't have a choice, do I? Either that or
Failure
death.
tests the metal of heart, brain, and body.
And let's see how fucked up our characters are now. Nervous Bleeder, minus 10 accuracy while bleeding. Eldritch Slayer, though, plus 10% accuracy versus Eldritch and plus 5% critical versus Eldritch. And then he, God-fearing. Okay, he will only pray. And unfortunately, Evelyn is no longer with us.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
The maddening whine. Intolerable. Clouds of mosquitoes and other less identifiable pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. Illness and irritation abound. New courtyard quest available. Okay. So people have done stuff. Oh, new quirk, meditator. Improve stress reduction while meditating and while camping. Okay, cool. The blacksmith and guild are now open, which is good. I mean, I really need the sanatorium open, but
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
so the guild is how you improve a hero's skills. And this allows skill upgrades to the next rank and then reduces the cost of training. Again, like the stress reduction, you click and drag a character over, if I can do that, and basically select which skill you want upgraded to the next tier. And then same with the blacksmith.
Bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
And again, to upgrade weaponsmithing and armor smithing, their ranks increase, and then the furnace in general will reduce the cost of weapon and armor upgrades. Okay, well, Reynald definitely needs to make his way into, I believe he can only pray. Yep. Shit, but that spot is open. Can I kick you out? That's annoying. Okay, do you have any restrictions? God-fearing. Okay, the two people that need to reduce stress by praying can't because the stupid caretaker is in there. But anyway, they can't go on the next adventure because their stress will just keep going up. Dismas, I'm surprised, has lasted this long. He is becoming quite the resilient individual. Actually, that being said, let's upgrade him. He's actually a bit of a personal favorite anyway. Oh, so we can spend money to actually just get skills, as well as upgrade the ones we have. Okay, interesting. For now, though, Grape Shot happens to be his most used. I feel like I want to
Every creature
upgrade
has a
these.
weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Blacksmith, let us do that.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
I just used quite a bit of money for that, though. Oh, I need to upgrade. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, Grape Shot is his most used. Or when we shank people. Bleed seems to be higher, but also debuffs the target by reducing their bleed resist, making the actual bleed effect happen more reliably. Let's definitely do that. And that. And actually, since it's just cost us gold, let us look at Marcy. Oh, I just realized we can use this man at arms while Reynald is in, well, not in dungeons because he needs to, heal. Let's do that. I feel like skills are easier to work with at the start just because it costs coins. You don't have to worry about upgrading stuff. And it's not like the blacksmith where you need the first rank of upgrades before you can actually do anything anyway. Let us look at him. Oh, not the blacksmith. His skills. Oh, he hasn't had any. He's not level 1 yet, so he can't actually upgrade yet. Which is fine. That's fair. I've used a lot of gold anyway. Oh, yeah, our
In
first.
time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
What is this thing that was just mentioned? I don't like how that looks like blood. That's very unsettling. Anyway. Stagecoach. Where's the one that I... How can you revisit the papers, basically? Oh yeah, we might as well look at this. Let's get the Arbalist.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
What do you have? Oh, you've got Judgment. You've got the ranged stuff. Okay, let's definitely take you.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Sister Battle. I wonder which martyr she reveres. Another Warhammer 40k reference. You are more of the... Okay, it's definitely nice to have different...
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Even though it's a different class, because of the skills, you can have a wide range of people. Instead of needing to unlock other skills, you just, quite frankly, have other heroes with a different skill set to replace or to jump people around. All right. That was a very stressful last quest. I don't have to abandon quests very often. This is a lot more difficult than I remember. I don't know if that's because it's the Crimson Court DLC making it more difficult or anything like that, but man, is this stressful and rough. Honestly, that's how I like it. This game actually inspired me to look at other people's Dungeons and Dragons conversion of the stress mechanic. And I found one that I actually really liked. I didn't take all of the aspects of it, but I did steal, well, not steal because technically it's just a homebrew. It's not like it was out for publish or anything like that. But anyway, I made my own variation of it in a way that worked with my GM style and just how my players like to, run that kind of stuff or play that kind of stuff. And I've had a lot of fun with it. It has some very tense moments, and it creates for a lot of role play opportunity between characters. And I've had a blast. I've had like 3 or 4 versions of it just because it's been refined and tweaked as we've been playing. We've been basically playtesting it. And we've come to a version that we all really, really like. And I've ran with it, including the playtesting of it, if you want to call it that, between the last 2 campaigns I've ran. And it's just a lot of fun. I love stress mechanics, no matter where they're from and what they're in. And yeah, we will continue with this next time. And we will see how much more deep shit Hestock can get into. And I hope you enjoyed that. If you could, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. And I would like this to be a continuing thing, like another series along with Skyrim. And I hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time at the table. Bye-bye.